How can sustainable food systems be achieved? Well, for one, by engaging innovative tools and approaches. These should help reduce hunger and malnutrition, but at the same time, they can also help to create jobs and preserve the environment. In this showcase, we spotlight 3 young entrepreneurs who are already taking action to make this a reality. Ms. Chincheye Ejise is the founder of Duslit Enim Farms in Nigeria and a member of the Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network. She contributes her pig rearing and pork processing business experience to the network objectives by holding seminars for the youth on agribusiness. Secondly, we're looking at Scafero. He's the current USA Youth Lead Ambassador for Uganda and the founder of Katikamu Empowered Youth Development Group. This is a youth development group that focuses on empowering and supporting young people in agribusiness through hands-on training and exposure to the agriculture value chain. Finally, we're going to Rwanda to look at Mr. Nishiminyamana Alexander, the founder and managing director of Sunage Wing Limited, a company in Rwanda that introduced avocado processing as a way to beat both malnutrition and personal hygiene challenges through their high-quality cold-pressed avocado oil. Enjoy these transformative stories. May they inspire you as much as they have inspired me.
My name is Juliet Chineye Ejise from Anambra State, Nigeria. I'm an animal scientist and the founder of Duslet Animal Farms, Nigeria. Also a volunteer in Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network as the agribusiness lead. The main objective of Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network is to create awareness, sensitize, and build the productive capacity of young people. Why the Duslet Animal Farms Nigeria has its focus in pig production, pork processing, and marketing. We practice breeding to produce the young pigs. We then feed them till they mature for sales. We slaughter the pigs, process for pork, and then package for sales. One other thing we do in my farm is effective management of waste. The manure we get from the pigs is being used to grow crops like cucumbers and also vegetables. Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network is a global network that propagates youth involvement in farming, and as a volunteer in this network, I use my knowledge and experience in pig farming business to lecture other youths on agribusiness, exposing them to different business opportunities available for them through farming. I also developed a manual which serves as a guide for those interested in pig farming business, because the active involvement of youth in agribusiness is one of the ways to boost food production and create employment for the youth. Another thing I do is to collaborate with other agro experts who are knowledgeable in their area to lecture farmers on the improved methods of farming, especially in the areas of breeding, nutrition, and sustainability. One of the reasons we do this is because the UN Food System Summit 2021 is laying much emphasis on building a resilient food system where no one is left behind. So we try to carry every farmer along by teaching them improved methods of breeding, nutrition, and also sustainability, so they can be able to boost their production. Then also on the 24th of March 2021, I organized a virtual independent food system dialogue in collaboration with Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network, where we discussed how seasonal supply of agro imports and distribution of farm produce can be timed with the use of information communication technologies. Farmers, youths, and ICT experts were invited. Farmers who attended expressed the challenges they face in procuring farm inputs and also the difficulties they encounter trying to sell off their farm produce early. So during the dialogue, the ICT participants provided a lot of solutions on how farmers can leverage on ICT to overcome their difficulties. So through this dialogue, we were able to discuss that there is a weak marketing linkage and a poor distribution management in the farming systems. So we were able to encourage these farmers to start leveraging on technologies like agro-commerce platforms where they can advertise their products for sales and also to source the right farm inputs they need. We also told them to make use of social media handles, as this will enable them to get more information on how to produce, what to produce, and who and where their customers are located. Farmers are the key players in our entire food systems, while the youth also have better opportunities available for them in farming systems. My organization and my farm is doing our best to see that we can sensitize the youth to join agribusiness and also help farmers overcome their challenges. Thank you.
My name is Zakiya Scafero, and I'm the founder of Katikamo Empowered Youth Development Group. I'm also the current USAID Youth Lead Ambassador for Uganda. Young people under the age of 30 account for over 75% of Uganda's population. Many of them are unemployed or underemployed. With a population of Uganda projected to surpass 100 million by 2050, there is an urgent need for a labor force that guarantees food security for the growing population. This gives us an opportunity as young people to explore the possibilities of making agriculture a source for livelihood opportunities. Our development group exposes prospective farmers, especially the youth, to urban agriculture techniques through scheduled monthly trainings, which take into account the limitations they face in the cities and the current land pressures faced by the rural dwellers. These new approaches and techniques are environmentally friendly, and these include hydroponics, vertical gardening, recycling materials like tires and used plastics to turn them around into reliable, dependable, fresh food production centers for households. We also offer young people startup toolkits and quality seedlings for free on visiting our demo farms. This has been very vital in encouraging and attracting young people to joining the agriculture sector. We have built a network of over 200 youth farmers who benefit from our continuous support, including sourcing for markets for their ready vegetables and spices products. We also offer them the option for value addition to cut down on the post-harvest losses. This has helped us to ensure consistent and controlled supply of vegetables and spices for the different demand seasons, guaranteeing profitability and incomes for the young farmers. We are currently leveraging on the popularity of online services to ensure that the growing online community of Ugandans have access to fresh, organic, nutritious vegetables and spices, especially in the wake of COVID-19, where boosting one's immunity is essential to fighting the deadly virus. This is being made possible through partnerships with online marketplaces like regenesismixedfarm.com and also through our social media pages and associated WhatsApp groups. It is our desire as Katikamo Empowered Youth Development Group to inspire, facilitate, and motivate the young people to rethink agriculture by coming up with novel, groundbreaking innovations, to reuse different readily available materials in order to protect the environment, and to refresh attitudes towards taking up agriculture in order to champion food sovereignty, where every member in the community has reliable access to safe, nutritious, affordable, sufficient, and quality food to sustain a healthy living and livelihood by 2030.
Hi, my name is Chimimana Alexandre, a young entrepreneur from Rwanda with 5 years experience in agricultural value chain. I am the founder and the managing director of Suntwing, a company that does avocado processing into oil and cosmetics. Globally, avocado price has skyrocketed since 2018, where one fruit of avocado was $1.17, and in 2019 it increased to $2.10, almost doubled. And ever since 2020, the price of avocado and avocado byproducts have increased 7%. What does it mean for Suntwing? Avocado is the ultimate solution to more than 8 problems or 8 challenges that our community faces today. Poverty, hunger, malnutrition, and joblessness, employment issue, and deforestation. When I look back to my community depends on subsistence farming, and this fruit has been in place for over 40 years now. But no one cared about storing it because this fruit perishes in 2 days once it's ripe, and you cannot store it. The community does not have a way to store this fruit for more than 2 days once it's ripe. The only way we did it was to process it into high nutritious oil that actually is one of the richest oils that are on the market today. Well, you can prove me wrong, but go do your research. To me, I call this liquid gold because when you look at avocado prices have been increasing year after year. And every year the avocado's pricing and the avocado byproducts have increased by 70%. That's a huge number. So how do we sustain these food systems in Africa? We need to think in a long term. As I said, this is a long-term investment, 80 years, 80. And you harvest, and your grandchildren will harvest. And ever since I was a child, in my community, these have been existing as massive trees. And I have never seen anyone climb with a sprayer to go and spray pesticides or anything, the chemicals to these trees because they exist by themselves. And we do it holistically because we know the dangers of monoculture. We wouldn't wish every tree to be an avocado, but we would wish to have as many trees of avocado as possible because we are cutting off what we even already have. And if we don't replace it, what are we remaining with? Today, Africa needs one idea that can solve more than one problem. The challenge is that people think of ideas that are short term. Let's look at into 100 years from now. And we need edible forest. If we're going to have a massive land covered by eucalyptus or other trees, and those trees will attract these people who go for deforestation because in a short time they bring less value than they're designed to. But if we can have more of these trees, they will increase our forestation cover and they will be a source of liquid money. So we are doing as much as we can and we are giving back to our community because every year we plant more than 700 seedlings in a partnership with our global partners. And we are doing this to sustainably have the food system because, as I said, my community depends on subsistence farming, and for 40 years no one had ever thought of processing the existing avocados to add value to it. However, we are disrupting the system, we are disrupting the minds, and we are changing the norms. Thank you.